Good evening everyone, it's Animotion here again. Today I want to talk to you about a very important topic, and it's gonna be affirmations. Affirmations are the positive statements that we try to build in order to make our life better, in order to manifest whatever we want to manifest in our life. Actually, if we look at the definition itself explanatory because it says the action of process of affirming something or being affirmed. Therefore, the affirmation word is used in the definition like buttery butter. Doesn't matter. Anyway, when we want to build affirmations, there are a few things that we need to remember about. 3? Today we're going to be talking about 3, maybe 4. And if you're really nice, I'm gonna give you the 5th one for free. Okay, first one regarding affirmations. Affirmations need to be positive statements. What does it mean, positive statements? I don't mean that they need to be like, I am happy, which is also a good affirmation, by the way. But it's not about that. It's about the statement itself. And it cannot be negative. What does it mean? That our brain doesn't recognize when we're saying don't. It doesn't recognize when we're saying I don't want to do something. So the affirmations should be in a positive, form. Exactly, form. So affirmations first, and the fourth most important rule, positive ones. So instead of saying I don't want to have health problems, say I am healthy. Instead of saying I don't want to work 9 to 5, say I have flexible schedule instead of I want. That's another point. So let's jump to the point number 2. Try to avoid things like I want, I wish. By using those words, you are reaffirming that you still need more of that and you want it, still want it and wish for it, which means it is not your reality. And everything we're trying to do with the affirmations is to basically get into the state where you feel like you already do have this thing. So you're not gonna say like I want to be healthy, you're gonna say I am healthy. Not I want to be wealthy, rich, abundant. You're gonna say I am worthy, rich, abundant, and etc. etc. So that's the second thing. So first one was that it needs to be positive, no negatives in our statements. The second one, that we are saying the things without using the wants and wishes. Third thing is use present tense. It is very similar to the second one, as we probably know, or if you're not aware, let me enlighten you. You cannot change the past and you cannot manipulate the future. The only thing that you have is this present moment, and this is all you can do, and this is all you've got your influence on. Therefore, do it in the present tense. So you're gonna say I am traveling the world instead of I want to travel the world in the future, or I will be traveling the world in future. I will have house. No, you're gonna say I have a house, or I have a villa, or I have whatever it's your wish. So rule number 3, keep it in the present tense. Remember, only the present can be influenced and changed, and you've got any control over it, if we can even talk about control. Yeah, life is life, na 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 na. I've heard somewhere, and I really like the statement, that present is called present for a reason. It is the gift that we have. We cannot have the past, we cannot have the future, but we do have the present, and it is indeed the greatest gift that we are ever gonna receive from this lifetime. So use it wisely. So that's rule number 3, present tense. Fourth one is you need to make statements that don't hurt other people. So if you're wishing, for example, for a lot of money, you're not gonna wish for someone to die or get bankrupt in order for you to get the money. So make sure that your intention is pure. Yeah, we don't want to interfere with other people's lives and their energetical field and what they are pursuing, etc. So it is not your responsibility to know how the universe is gonna provide everything you're asking for. It is your responsibility to just express what you want clearly and be very specific. This is gonna be number 5. Clearly, in a positive manner, and without thinking that how it's gonna happen. So it cannot interfere with other people's lives. Genie from Aladdin said that I cannot fall in love with you. Yeah, and we cannot raise people from the death as well. So that's how the affirmations also work. Yeah, the 3 wishes that were there in Aladdin, well, they were teaching us some good lessons. So don't mess with other people. So if you're thinking, I want to be rich, think that the universe is gonna find the best way for you to be rich, and therefore you should affirm, I am rich, and don't try to figure out how it's gonna happen. Rule number 5. Oh my god, I'm giving you already the 5th one. Rule number 5, be really specific. As I was saying, you shouldn't be particularly attached to how the universe is gonna provide everything you're asking for, but you should be specific in what you want. What do I mean by that? There was a time in my life when I was affirming, I weigh 48 kilograms, because I really do feel good when I'm 48 kilograms. So I was affirming like, I will lose weight. Yeah, breaking all the rules, as you can hear. I will already, which is in the future, which means universe is gonna keep it in the future for us instead of keeping it in the present. And I will lose weight. Guess what? I did lose weight, but I didn't keep it. Yeah, so be very specific. Also, if you want to say things like, I'm going to Bali, be also specific that you mean, for example, the island of Bali, because I was affirming that. Guess what? Island of Bali turned into Hotel Bali, where I used to work for some time. So yeah, universe likes to laugh in our face if we're not really specific what we want. Keep that in mind. Be very specific. Be very specific. So it needs to be positive. It needs to be without the wants and wishes. It needs to be in the present tense. It cannot interfere with other people's lives and wishes, and it cannot be under the cost of someone else. And it needs to be specific regarding what we really want. So these are the things that we need to keep in mind when we're doing the affirmations. The very good and very useful and very well working affirmations are the affirmations I am. The words I am is in itself already a very powerful affirmation. Whenever we're feeling like we are really hectic, we are out of ourselves, repeating to ourselves like I am can really ground you and can bring you back to your body, to your senses, to really letting the energy flow through you. So keep that in mind. And from the I am affirmations, there are a few that I wanted to read for you. There are self-love I am affirmations. So we've got I am loved, I am wanted, I am enough, I am strong, I am smart, I belong here, I make others smile, I accept myself, I am confident, I am worthy of a great life, I am worthy of love, I am great, I am respected, I am living to my fullest potential, I am beautiful, I am full of gratitude, I attract opportunities, I am a positive light, I am kind, I love myself. These are the examples of the I am affirmations, and they are great to repeat to yourself. What we're trying to achieve with affirmations at the end of the day is the feeling of having the affirmations playing like the background music in your mind. If you ever had the song that was stuck in your head, whatever you were doing, you still could hear the song, you would be still humming it. this is the state we want to get into when we're building our affirmations. I used to have one affirmation that was given to me by one of my best friends, Claudia, and she told me, dzień i w nocy wszystko mi sprzyja, which means in the day and in the night, everything is on my side, basically. It even rhymes when I translate it like this. So this affirmation is stuck with me ever since. It was since high school that I've got it in the back of my head. It's really bringing the peace, whatever I'm facing. And with my lifestyle, I am facing a lot of difficulties and a lot of stressful situations. At the end of the day, I really do have the background of the safety net of knowing that everything is gonna turn out fine and everything is gonna be all right. It's all right, it's all right, it's all right, as they repeat to us over and over again in my acting school. There are 4. These are the most important things regarding our affirmations. How do we do our affirmations? You can repeat them, that's very powerful. You can write them down, which is also a great thing to do. You can write them down and put them somewhere that are they are visible to you. Either it is on the mirror or it can be on your desk when you're working next to your computer. You can the stickers on your computer as well, so it's all the time in front of you, so you keep on repeating it to yourself and then it starts playing like this background music in you. Don't try to have too many affirmations at once because you're simply gonna lose some of them. It's better to choose few that are resonating with you and really try to implement those, and once those are like settled down in you, you can implement some others. Also, when you're doing the affirmations, try to do them in the good state of mind and really positive attitude. So try, the easiest way to do that is to bring yourself to a state of gratitude, being grateful that you are in this moment and that you are experiencing all of that. You really need to allow the universe to work and you need to allow the energy to be flowing to you. So you need to deep down on the conscious and subconscious level believe that you are worthy of receiving everything that you are asking for. If in your mind you do have the blockage when you're thinking, oh, it's not gonna happen, even repeating the affirmations thousands of times every single day are not gonna help you. So it is crucial for us to change our attitude in order for them to be more effective. And repeating them to ourselves, it works like, the lie repeated 100 times becomes the truth. It works like both ways, yeah? So when we're working with the affirmations and we're repeating them to ourselves, at some point we start believing in them. But if you can dissolve all of the beliefs that are limiting you from receiving everything from the universe, that's gonna be also very, very useful, and definitely it's gonna accelerate the process of you obtaining everything that you are asking for. And this is what I wish you to do and to have, to be capable of creating the life of your dreams. And I hope that the tips for the affirmations will help in that. If you have any questions, comment them down below. I will be sharing with you my strategies and all of my practices that really keep me on track when life doesn't go as we wanted. And we know that often it doesn't go as we want. So, and yet again, at the end of the day, it always turns out to be the best thing that could have happened for whatever reason, which we might not understand right now, but it is good. So if you want to know more about those practices, make sure to subscribe, hit this ring button over here, this, yeah, and I'll see you in the next video. Kisses, bye. I'm sorry, I'm originally Polish, as you can probably hear from my accent, so I might struggle with the words, but I do have a lot of knowledge that I want to convey and I want you to have as well, so please stay with me. And so forth and so on. My god, that's gonna go out. Bloopers at the end, watch at the end, or maybe not.